Operator, I run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.
Alright, let's do this. How are we, everyone? Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Turn that down for a sec. Alrighty. How's everyone dealing with their, well, for me, Fridays? Depending on what time it is, it could be Friday morning, Friday afternoon, Friday, just Friday night. It's Friday night for me, so, you know, after work, time to stream, deal with other random shit later. That's the life, hey? Okay, let's go! So, here's the thing. I've been searching around for a Levan engine to see if Levan engines are actually worth it. I haven't actually got one yet. So, the search continues for a Levan engine. Does anyone want to join me? If anyone wants to join me, I'll put it in chat. Okay, so Katagari is always my name in the game, so if you want to hit me up, feel free. We can do some RAILJACK together and help you get some of those wonderful intrinsics. As this particular bug continues to persist in the game, so of all the things to fix in the hot fixes, most of which are actually warranted, for whatever reason, they still haven't gotten this thing sorted out. The weird thing is that it kind of does work from time to time though, so I don't know. Like so. So... okay, moving on. Right, now a lot of people for whatever reason in the comments were like, oh, are you ever going to talk about Tether? Okay, let's use Tether. Tether's actually pretty good. It's always been pretty good, it's just that it's now because the enemies have lost half their health and half their armor, which I still maintain is completely unnecessary. Tether is now even better than ever before, so great, awesome. Let's see. Still no Levan engine, so that's kind of annoying, but you know, can't really do much about that. Let's see. Refill the ship. And we will move on. So, I actually will grab some people from like recruiting chat, just so that I don't have to go back and forth from in my ship, because I intend to do multiple RAILJACK runs in a row. So let's see here, hosting RAILJACK who wants in. Yeah, events nearly every month. Yeah, we used to get okay, so for those who don't know, we used to have events every so often, pretty much once a month, once every 2 months if things got really airy-fairy. That has since been no longer a thing for rather obvious reasons, namely the fact that DE decided to try and do bigger updates now that they're trying to cater to a much larger audience. Unfortunately, that also includes a much larger audience of people who don't understand RAILJACK. But the point is that events took a back seat, and big updates. Plains of Eidolon, Orb Valis, Fortuna, RAILJACK, eventually Duviri, big quests as well. All of those things have become more of a thing, more of a, what's the word I'm looking for? More of a thing that, more of an emphasis. That's the word I'm looking for. More of an emphasis for DE than the events. Scarspear, hopefully we see more Scarspear type things happening. I think we're going to be getting a quest. We're definitely going to be getting a quest with Deadlock Protocol. Let's see. So, by the way, I'll be scratching my nose a lot because my nose is itchy. So, yeah. Crap, I can't even read that. So yeah, more. No, Deadlock Protocol I don't think is coming with an event. I think Deadlock Protocol is only coming with a quest. Correct? Like, I generally don't know. Either way, don't forget tomorrow morning Sydney time is going to be the bloody hell. Nobody's playing friggin'. Oh, nobody wants to play RAILJACK. See, nobody wants to play RAILJACK even now. That's kind of sad. Anyway, yeah, tomorrow we're gonna have a dev stream, and I think Barrow's coming tonight, so that's kind of dope. Nothing has been better than Second Dream launch. Second Dream was real good. Second Dream was, and continues to be, probably one of the best updates that they've ever come up with. Specifically because Second Dream is just such a massive shift in pretty much everything to do with, Warframe. No, does Deadlock have an event as well? I know that Deadlock is coming with a quest for Protea, so that's some super hype, which I will probably do on stream. Awesome. But I'll give him approximately 10 seconds to get ready. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the Veil. Probs Gaiam Point. Multiple runs. Back to back in a row. No breaks. No stops. No time to go to the loo. Let's go! Yeah, okay, so if Deadlock's coming with a thingo, that's kind of fun. But I don't think it would. I think Deadlock is mostly going to be a quest, and then the event per se is just like everyone exploring the new tile set, so that's going to be really good. Do I think RJ is in a good place now? I still think it's too easy, but we'll have to see. I can't really make that. I don't think I can answer that yet, cause what we need to define what a good place is. If a good place is everyone is playing it regularly, you know what? Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh no! Why did I? Oh crap! I forgot that I had Void Hole active. Crap. Okay. So here's the thing, guys. You don't really want to be pairing Void Hole with Tether. Anyway, it's kind of hard to say what is a good place for RAILJACK because I really screwed up that Void Hole. That's really sad. Because if everyone's playing RAILJACK, fine, whatever. I guess RAILJACK is in a good place. I still maintain it's too easy, but you know what? Whatever. If everyone's playing RAILJACK, fine. But right now, I don't know if everyone is playing RAILJACK. To dry dock after this. Whoops. Forgot to unequip Void Hole. Anyway, yeah, we'll have to see, because I don't think everyone is playing RAILJACK yet. Like even just, whoa, is he going for it? Got it, nice, good shot. Anyway, moving on. Oh, hang on, this is Gaia boy. You don't need to. I don't need to shoot the thing. Anyway, too many things to think about. So the idea is, if everyone's playing RAILJACK, okay, fine. I guess RAILJACK's in a good spot. It's still too easy, but whatever. That's just me. Apparently that's me. If even now nobody's playing RAILJACK, then Omega lol. RAILJACK became so easy, and yet nobody's still playing it. You know? That's kind of a big yikes in my book, in which case... I don't know.
They called some friends. Enemy cruise ship has punched in.
I guess people... Here's the thing. I feel like people will... I think people will start playing RAILJACK if the big time YouTubers actually start playing RAILJACK a lot more often. Like, that's how cynical I am about this. I feel like if they start playing it regularly and if they actually know what they're talking about, I think people will start playing RAILJACK more often. You know? Before then, doesn't matter if it's like the bee's knees, which I always thought it was already pretty damn good. Doesn't matter what I think. Evidently, I'm not popular enough, and so you know, not that many people realize that it's actually real damn cool. But at the same time, there are just some things that I find inexcusably simple at the moment when it comes to RAILJACK. Building my RAILJACK has never been easier, in my opinion. Building a RAILJACK in terms of the avionics grid has never been easier. You can go for the sort of super integrated avionics type build, where pretty much you use all of the best in class of like, or rather you use a max version of all of the most meta integrated avionics that you would normally use. You could do that, or you could do what I'm doing, which is just something completely different. You can do something completely different. Well, not even completely different. You just do something slightly different. It's just that like my build happens to be able to fit a lot more stuff. Are we out of stuff? Cool, nice, well done. Gee, I wonder how long that took. 5 minutes.
We have one less cruise ship to be concerned with.
Like, what a meme, what a meme.
Remaining targets.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly go back to dry dock.
Neutralized. Filing mission as complete.
Re-equip Seeker Volley, and then we'll go nuts. Okay. It's a bit of a meme that we finish it in 5 minutes. Although granted that was with a team, so it makes sense. It actually makes sense that we're clearing this in 5 minutes. Oops. Oops. Whoa. Having a real hard time navigating my own bloody dojo, so that's kind of sad. Alrighty. Seeker. Oh, he's gotta go. Okay. Let's see. I don't really care if someone else joins me, honestly, but 5 minutes is running a capture. Yeah, it really is, man. Ironically enough, it's easier to run a RAILJACK mission in 5 minutes than it is to run a capture mission, because a team in a capture mission is completely irrelevant. What is a capture mission? You kill one dude and you're done. You do not need a team for that. If you're gonna... Can we get a PSA going? If you're going to leave a team, can you just leave? Just leave? Like, don't hang around. This Renatus guy. Renatus. Oh, he's gone too. Renatus. Whatever his name is. Rahatelius, I don't know. This dude is literally just hanging out. He's hanging. What the hell? This guy's gone. He's gone, finally. Oh my god. Took him long enough. Oh, okay, yeah, no, fair enough, unless the capture mission turns into an exterminate. Which, TBH, I do like myself. Yeah, a team is not particularly necessary for a capture mission. So, yeah, this is actually easier than a capture mission. Wait, that's not the point I'm trying to... I don't know. That's a brain fart right there.
Shattered Rainier operational capacity.
Okay, so a lot of people wanted me to talk about Tether. I'll tell you exactly what's going on with Tether. You ready? You've already seen this already, but for those who are new, boom. Tether is really damn strong in Gaian Point. You can't do this at Roos Warfield. Roos Warfield, for whatever reason, the 15 extra enemy levels actually means that Tether actually takes only about half their health. So Gaian Point, Tether is kind of overpowered. Roos Warfield, on the other hand, it's fine. There's also the nice thing of like shooting a Tether behind a couple of rocks. You actually can then just do that. Now the thing that makes Tether really overpowered as well is because, oh bloody hell.
Enemy cruise ship has translated into the sector.
The thing about Tether is that in a team game where you have other gunners, Tether is really, really hard to use. Specifically because your allies will probably kill the Tether first, and for whatever reason, I don't know what the logic is with shooting the Tether. I think the idea is the one who fires out the Tether first, if they are the ones that if they are the ones that shoot at the Tether does massive explosion damage. If someone else shoots the Tether does jack all.
We have one less cruise ship to be concerned.
So, you know,
Direct attention
take that as you will.
remaining targets.
I like how we have one guy just sitting there waiting to blow up a ship.
Alert.
So he's only interested in that.
On scope. Enemy fighters on the run. Reading large translation signature. Cruise ship. The enemy have reinforced. Looks like we
No,
kicked
he's not taking the
neck.
shot.
Rainier cruise ship has punched in. Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty. Cruise ship reinforcement
no.
has arrived.
Nice!
Cruise ship down. That clears up some space.
This is Gaian Point. You do not need to aim at the engines to one-shot them.
Scratch one cruise ship. Heads up. Rainier cruise ship. Rainier cruise ship has translated in sector.
Yeah, the ones. Yeah, shooting at a. Yeah, if you're going to be the one who's looking for killing a cruise ship, you need to be aware that a guy at the Vale, some cruise ships still have shields, and if you're going to shoot those shields, you gotta be aware that those shields exist. Otherwise, you're not gonna be doing any damage. There we go. We're done.
Boom. Cruise ship
We can take out this one as well.
Focus on remaining targets. Not a bad warm-up. Objectives met.
He's not keen?
Moving on.
Oh, never mind, they're gone. Oh yeah, I am using cruising speed at the moment. So... I think it's working. But is it worth it? I can't really say for certain. I don't know. I don't know. I could swap it out for something. It's a... Oh, let's see. It's an 8 drain, so I can swap it out for one of a handful of things, of which I can't really think of off the top of my head. But the idea is that because I can't really notice it, I might actually swap it out. I don't know. I don't know.
Until they do not get up. Fighters on scope. Take them down wholesale. Gate crasher. Near cruise ship.
Yeah, it looks like Tether is like the new super duper ludicrously overpowered battle robotic for the time being. Like, the funny thing is that it's actually easier to kill everything in one foul swoop with Tether than it is to use Particle Ram. The difference is that Particle Ram doesn't cost extra energy, so I guess to some extent you can still suggest that Particle Ram is better. But at that point, that's a little bit more on personal preference.
Squadrons halved. Maintain pressure. Fires.
Oh, by the way, fires now work. So we have a fire on our ship at the moment, and in a minute...
Flames extinguished.
Oh, never mind. It actually extinguished. Lol. Oh, that's cute. We actually have someone... Hey, no need to put out fires. I have anastasis level 10 engineering.
They called some friends. Enemy cruise ship has punched in.
I don't think these guys are ever used to someone with such an advanced railjack. Well, that's just sad.
Fighters are being called off. Excellent. Alert. Enemy cruise ship has translated into the sector. Enemy cruise ship has arrived. They are powering weapons. Scratch one cruise ship.
Okay, you guys see that? That's kind of hilarious. That missile just got stuck and then just teleported straight to them. Huh? How did you miss? Nice.
Cruise ship has gone bye-bye.
Oh wait, I've already taken out the shield on that one.
Looks like we kicked the nest. Brigadier cruise ship has punched in. Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty. Cruise ship to be concerned with. Direct attention.
Oh, he's not going for it? Okay.
The enemy is no longer a viable threat. Your tactics were sound. Resolving mission brief. Nav ready for new heading.
Alright, let's do one more Gaian point. And then we'll go for Roos Warfield. Something a little bit more tricky.
Another job well executed.
Roos Warfield, where you actually do have to aim for the engines of a cruise ship if you want to blow it up in one foul swoop. Get your aim on. Okay, let's go.
Enemy forces on scope.
Damn, look at how many fighters just show up right at the start, man. Man, if only I brought bloody Void Hole at that point. See, that's the thing. So at least we do have this thing that you get to think about. If you come across, if you know for a fact you're going to be coming across a ton of fighters showing up in one foul swoop, you want to bring Void Hole. Void Hole is just so much more effective than Seeker Volley, even when Seeker Volley did 100% crit chance, which was kind of hilarious. So even when Seeker Volley did that, Void Hole was still more effective when you had a ton of enemies around. Especially at Roos Warfield.
Scratch one cruise ship.
To some extent I can actually use both because I am using Tether, which is basically the poor man's Void Hole.
Cruise ship reinforcement
Except
has
it's
arrived.
actually potentially more powerful than Void. Oh! Oh crap, did someone actually use it? Oh, no, okay.
Enemy morale has broken. Fighters are peeling off. Cruise ship has gone bye-bye. Alert. Enemy cruise ship on scope.
Did the shield go? Yeah, the shield's gone.
The enemy have called in a cruise ship. Situation evolving. Tenno disembarking. Cruise ship down.
Wow, someone's actually disembarking?
Clears up some space.
For what reason? Hang on. Place your bets. Which cruise ship is this guy gonna go for?
We have one less cruise ship to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets.
Arcwings are so pointless in Railjack at the moment. I feel like the 95% damage reduction still exists.
Pretty.
Can someone confirm or deny that? Because I really feel like it's still there.
Boom. Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets. Sector secured. Enemy have turned tail. Mission complete.
Alright, here we go.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Okay, we're going to Roos Warfield. So, for those who aren't fully aware, Roos Warfield is a much more proper Veil mission. In other words, skill is going to be required if you want to deal with things at Roos Warfield. Not some happy-go-lucky easy mode like it was in Gaian Point. It's still a bit happy-go-easy mode. Like, I'm not going to tell you it's like the most difficult thing in the world, but it is way. It involves way more mechanics than happy-go-lucky easy mode Gaian Point. As you can see, the Seeker Volley, even though it does more damage now, is not going to be able to one-shot everything in one foul swoop like it did at Guyan Point. You are going to have to pair it up with something like Tether, I think, to be really, really effective. Hopefully he aims and hits the engine. Ooh, just missed.
Ram sleds inbound.
Bad luck.
Hold out the welcome mat. Heads up. Ready air crew ship.
But he should be able to get it in the second round. There we go. Nice job.
They're working on something. I want to know what. Infantry.
I mean, I could actually strip its armor.
Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty.
Actually, I should probably ask him.
Cruise ship has translated in sector.
Let's see what he says. Alrighty. Looks like we're using the old method of stripping armor. Goddamn cutters!
Bingo. Crew, trash that radiator. Maintain anti-fighter cover.
Something radiator.
They are about to break.
Oh, nice. We actually have someone doing the bloody
Radiator down. Away, crew. Expose the next
thingo.
radiator.
We have someone doing the objective.
Ram sleds
And I didn't even ask them to do it.
Prepare to repel borders.
You want to shoot at that cruise ship, mate?
Radiator exposed. Open fire. Cruise ship on scope. We have reported. This is our home. Defend it. Fire crew, attention needed. Scratch one cruise ship. R&D facility. Steal the command cruise ship. I want copies of everything.
Oh, we have a dude in the freaking cockpit area.
Multiple bogies. Man the guns. Ship secured. De-escalating.
Did you get him?
We have one less cruise ship to be concerned
Oh, nice.
with.
Well done.
Direct attention to remaining targets. R&D acquired. We know people who can make good use of this. Cruise ship has gone bye-bye. Enemy fighters are falling back. Good work. We have company. Premier cruise ship on scope.
Fire!
Enemy cruise ship has translated into the sector.
Nice.
Cruise ship reinforcement has arrived. Boom. Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets. Enemy forces beheaded. Threats neutralized. Closing mission. Next.
Oh. Let's go pick up all this stuff.
Optimists inbound. Fire crew. Stand
Actually, you know what? No, I'm wrong. I was wrong about cruising speed. Cruising speed's actually not bad. It's actually kind of dope. Wait, did I swap out ordnance? Did I swap out ordnance thingo for I swapped out something for something. I know that. I can't remember what did I swap out ordnance cheap shot? You know what? I probably did. My bad. Ordnance cheap shot is really good, but No, I think I swapped out Ordnance Cheap Shot. I'm still using Artillery Cheap Shot, that's for sure. So the Artillery Gunner doesn't necessarily have to count. Okay, moving on.
Pulse turbine is strengthening the Grenier fleet. Strategically, for us, this could be a pain in the neck. Take it out. Grenier interceptors.
That was a really bad use of Sea Volley.
Good luck. Latino has exited the railjack.
You know what's kind of hilarious? Because the vacuum to pick up resources has been increased so much, I actually can spam Sea Volley. And when you have a team, i.e. when you have a dedicated engineer, I don't even have to go back and... Oh crap, that was a dud. I don't even have to worry about wasting energy, because I have a dedicated engineer who's just running around back and forth, who the bloody hell knows what he's doing. Just building flux constantly.
Enemy fighter support has been halved.
Ooh, this would be a nice spot to use Void Hole, but alas, no dice.
Friends, enemy cruise ship has punched in. Translation signature. Cruise ship. The enemy have reinforced. Exterior weak point exposed. Open fire.
Nice!
Cruise ship down. That use up some space.
God, I wish I bought Void Hole.
The second radiator.
I think for part 2, you know what? I think for round 2, when RAILJACK Revisited round 2 shows up, I think there should be a thing where after a mission, you can actually just swap out the battle and tactical intrinsics. Avionics, rather. I don't really care about the integrated avionics. Those can stay, those can be like things that remain the same. Because it kind of makes sense. And parts will remain the same because you can't, it doesn't really make sense that you can swap out parts. But to be able to essentially swap out, like, I don't know, programs, I guess that's what battle and tactical avionics are. Oh, he missed! You knew!
Radiators destroyed. Away crew, go for the door.
Did he miss again?
Marking sensitive systems. Trash the place. Enemy cruise ship has arrived.
There we go.
Powering weapons. Alert. Enemy cruise ship on scope. We have one less cruise ship to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets. The enemy has
Hello, Martin.
a cruise ship. Situation evolving. Rendered inoperative. Let us see how the enemy handles an even playing field.
Okay.
Cruise ship down. That gives up some space. Ramsled launch detected. Looks like a party.
Oh, ew, we got boarded. Alright. You think you're coming to my ship? You think you're coming to my ship?
Tell them we're not buying. Alert. Fires. Alert. Boom.
Oh yeah, for those who are curious.
Focus on remaining targets.
So,
Turbine offline.
you know how like it still has those little drones? That's what is used to fix up this ship remotely. So, you know, that's kind of nice.
Neutralized. Fires extinguished. Scrubbing atmosphere.
Why am I getting so many Vidar, or rather, why am I getting so many shield arrays, but I'm not getting a goddamn Levan engine? See, that's what I want to get. I'm not getting it. Dear.
Another job well executed.
Crew, in the interest of sector security, I have marked a nearby Rainier Pulse turbine. Take it down, then knock the slats out of anything left standing. In the interest of sector security. Fighters, incoming. Keep them off the ship. Hello, disembarking.
Lol, am I playing No HUD Railjack all of a sudden?
Rainier cruise ship has punched in.
So what we're doing is we're basically using the explosion from the tether and we're using Seeker Volley at the same time. Why is my HUD playing around? I mean, I don't really mind if the HUD's playing around. I can play No HUD Railjack. I have actually played No HUD Railjack before. I have a video of that I never bothered to finish editing. And it's before, oh crap, what the hell? And it's before Railjack Revisited. So it's No HUD Railjack, even harder. Okay, let's go to where the party is.
Enemy fighters down 50%. Incoming ram sleds about to ring the doorbell. Radiator naked.
You know what? I probably will end up getting one of my other level 10 intrinsics today. I'm at 600 already. I just need like 100 more and I'll basically have enough to go level 9, level 10.
One down, one to go.
What do you guys reckon? Should I get...
The enemy
Do you want me to get...
have cruise
Or rather... I don't really care which one I get, TBH. They both seem so... Eh. So would you rather I get pilot level 10 first or gunner level 10 first? Up to you guys. Oof, you missed.
We broke them. Skies are clear of fighter cover. Scratch one cruise ship. Opportunity. Core is exposed. Key components marked. Destroy them.
Oh.
Derelict.
Was I being an asshole just then? And completely forgetting to help the guy do the objective?
Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets. Reading large translation signature. Cruise ship. The enemy have reinforced.
Did you just tell me to get level 10 tactical? Wait, what the hell's going on?
Turbine next. Our enemy has lost the advantage. Excellent. We have a fire.
I already have level 10 tactical, my dude.
We have one less.
Level 10 gunner or level 10 pilot? Which one?
Direct attention to remaining targets. Fire alert resolved.
we're done. You reckon I should get level 10 pilot? Okay, I'll get level 10 pilot then.
Up some space. Turbine offline. The crews will not be happy.
We finally did it, boys.
Closing out the mission.
We finally did it. We got ourselves a Levan Engines Mark III. Only took us how many runs? Many? We finally got it, boys. Ah, dry dock time. Did we ever get turret velocity? Still don't have it. Bollocks.
Another job well executed.
Oh, that reminds me. That guy was using a friggin' Cougar. Wow, look at that. 42 out of 30. Okay, here we go. Place your bets. Is a Levan engine better than a Vidar engine? Place your bets. Everyone, place your bets. I want you all to guess, okay? I want you all to guess, unless you already know. But I want you all to guess if a Levan engine is now better than a Vidar engine because of the changes to boost and speed. Everyone guess. Everyone guess. I'm just gonna get rid of a few things. I'm gonna get rid of these. Gonna get rid of. Get rid of these. I have a no for Levan is not better. I have a no for Levan is not better than Vidar, as in Levan will not be better than Vidar. Excellent reckons that it actually already is. I'm thinking that he already knows. Let's find out. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, so 1 sec. Let's bring out the calculator. Okay, so here we have the calculator like so. I'm gonna take out my webcam. Alright, so. Bloody hell. So, right now, my engine boost, or rather my engines are 244 meters a second. And when I'm boosting, it's, I guess, a plus 1.9%, 1.9 times, so that's times 2.9, okay? So we have the value of 707.6. Alrighty. This goes to 209 times plus 1, so that's 3.2. Oh Dios míos. Oh Dios míos. Now keep in mind though that this one I've actually used valence transfer on. So if anything else, it would make sense that this one would be stronger because I've actually shoved more into it. Okay. You know what? I'm actually gonna go and have a look at. Damn it! I'm actually gonna have a look at the wiki and see what the maximum values are. So that's RAILJACK, or rather Warframe.rail.com. Nope. Let's see, RAILJACK. There we go. Okay, let's have a look at the engine tier list. So, I just want to make sure that I'm doing the math right. Let me just make sure I'm doing the math right. So, whoops. So 244 minus 209 is 35. 56 to 21, that is 35. Okay, cool, awesome. Okay. So your Levan engines have a maximum extra speed of 30 meters a second. Maximum. So that means from 209 that goes to 218. So okay, so 218 is the maximum extra speed that we can have from Levan engines Mark III. Now the most boost I can get out of it is 0.6. Interesting. Oh, okay, so that goes from like 2.2 to like 2.5, I guess. Probably. So if we multiply that by, if we multiply the 218 by 3.5, yeah, Levan engines are actually better. But that's if you are able to max them out. We are of course comparing, like, once I max this Levan engine out, yeah, it's gonna be better. Also, wait on, half the time I can't read the bloody chat. Is your current boost 1.9 even with not max roll? This is pretty much max roll, I think. If I use valence transfer on this thing, as you can see, the only thing that actually gets boosted up is the actual extra engine speed. Oh, hold on, because that's 56, isn't it? Let me make a quick check. Yeah, 60 is the maximum. 60 is the maximum. Wait, apparently my boost is. Well, that's kind of hilarious. The boost speed doesn't actually get increased from this one. That's a bit annoying. Okay. Alright, we'll do it this way then. So that's 188. Goes to... okay. Alright, let's do it properly then. So... okay. 188 plus the maximum of 60 is 248. So the maximum amount of speed that I can get from a Vidar Engines Mark III is 248. The maximum boost I can get from it is 2. So that's the maximum. That's absolute maximum. It's 744. We've already demonstrated that absolute maximum from Levan is 763. So what that means is Levan engines are actually better. Yes, sirree, Bob. They are in fact better, but right now my Vidar engines are still better because they are maxed. Which means, ladies and gentlemen, the hunt continues. The hunt doth continue. Okay. Although engine tier avionics list. Okay, anyway, there is of course the modifier list, so let's have a look at what Levan engines can give us. 20% top speed while shields are depleted. Ooh, I do like that. Turner gain 500 overshields while after being launched by slingshot. Who the bloody hell care? Actually, no, that's pretty dope. What do I have? Oh, boo! I have the bloody boost speed increased by 50%. You know what? I'm not gonna bother doing that kind of math. There's a. I think in the end we'll just say that Levan engines are better. And so it continues. Now, in the meantime, let's just take it. What the? Oh no! Oh no! There we go. Okay. I am using Auditor's cheap shot, lol. Okay. Cruising speed. I am using that now. It's kind of weird. Oh, it doesn't do that thing anymore. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I feel like it's working, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't seem to notice it when it's like, okay, I don't seem to notice that point where it sort of kicks in, you know? The whole thing of the whole idea of this avionic being that you have to have no enemies within 3,000 meters, 3 kilometers. That kind of makes this pointless. That kind of means that this particular avionic is only useful after a mission, when you just want to like travel across the place to grab stuff. That doesn't mean that it's not useless. Sorry, that doesn't mean that it's useless. No, it's not. I wouldn't call it useless, but I feel like of all the things you could swap it with, Rever Reducer, Overloader, Predator, if you really want to use that, although I personally don't like using Predator because with Predator comes section density, and with that comes the fact that my Castle only has a 13% crit chance and my Photor has... what the bloody hell is going on here? And my Photor only has a whopping 12% crit chance. Like, to me the crit... actually, Cryophon. Yeah, you'd only use it if you're going to use a Cryophon, and frankly, Cryophons are already sleep-inducing as is, so I don't bother with... that's why I don't bother with Predator and Section Density at all, because the weapons that I like to use them on, a RAILJACK, they're status-based weapons. But yeah. There we go. I am now going to swap... like, I think we've used Tether enough. Yeah? So, if you ever see anyone in the comments being like, dude, you never use Tether. Yeah, so, dude, you never talk about Tether. Are you ever going to talk about Tether? Just throw them to this stream. Okay. Particle Ram. Void Hole. I will still probably not use Fiery Phoenix because I don't think it's enough. I just don't think it's enough. Especially when you have two perfectly good, really powerful super avionics in the form of Void Hole and Singer Volley. Kind of seems pointless to use something like Fiery Phoenix. Oh well. Them's the breaks. Let's see. Let's see what else is happening. Okay. Let's see. Might grab some more people just to make things a little bit easier. Tomorrow I will be recording another... what the hell is that? Anyway, tomorrow I'll be recording another another Warframe video, i.e. Warframe overview video. So expect that on Monday, I guess. Monday morning. Did I fill up my RAILJACK? No, I did not. Oof. Imagine if I didn't fill up my RAILJACK. Spoiler alert. It's gonna be Zephyr. I forgot to turn on my webcam. What the hell? It's gonna be Zephyr, so... yeah. Do-do-do. Guys, am I going crazy? I'm not seeing a an anomaly. There it is. It's on Gaian Point. Okay. That's annoying. Do I throw these guys in the deep end? Let's just start with something a little bit easier. Flexor! Do it. Oh, too late.
Alongside that galleon. Bodyguard detail. Their captain is nervous. Let's get them dead. Infiltrate and terminate. Alert. Enemy fighters have been scrambled.
Okay, 1 second. There we go. Hi, Sad. Entity known as Sad.
Missile battery. It has to go. Standard op. Infiltrate and slag the core. Execute. Enemy cruise ship has arrived. They are powering weapons. Ramsled launch detected. Looks like a party. Missile launch detected. Arkwing slingshot loaded. 10-0 in the barrel.
Oh no, you don't!
Clumsy breach. Our invaders possess more enthusiasm than talent. Scratch one crew ship. I am seeing a lot of fighter shrapnel. Pilot morale destabilizing. Continue.
You played the first mission solo and you got destroyed.
Eliminated.
What happened?
Secured. Back to work. Fighters on attack.
I'll tell you exactly what happened.
Gunners. Fire at will.
You played a primarily...
Missiles.
What the?
Incoming. Fleet crasher.
You played a primarily... co-op mode. Solo. Damn it! Not expecting it to fling.
Dropping
Hit it.
Keno
Nice.
airlock. Missile impact imminent. Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty.
Wait, how come that didn't work?
on scope. Assassinate the captain. Rainier cruise ship has translated in sector. Unwelcome visitors inbound. Prepare to repel. Captain identified. Neutralize. Intruders on board. Cruise ship on scope. We are burning.
No one wanted to play.
Cruise ship reactor
Hey, are you on
has
PC?
detonated. Pretty.
If you're on PC, come join me and I'll help you out.
En route.
Or even better, I'll join you. We'll have some new player experience memes. How about that?
Alert. Enemy cruise ship on scope. Ship secured. Good work. Fires extinguished.
I'll call it RAILJACK, but we're
Normalizing.
absolutely brand spanking new to the game. That's the way.
Captain terminated. Galleon in disarray. Objective complete. Scratch one cruise ship.
Sadly on Xbox. It's interesting how a lot of my audience are console players. Despite the fact that I play exclusively on PC. I've only have one video of console Warframe. And that's when it first came out on the Switch. I was like mildly curious about it. So I was like, okay, how about no, this guy doesn't want to shoot it. Oh, no, he does want to shoot it. So I was like, you know what, I'll give it a go, I'll just see what it looks like. For a Switch game, it actually looks alright.
Cruise ship down.
And surprisingly enough, the 30 frames a second wasn't really that big a deal.
Good work. All hands brace for missile impact. Exterior weak point exposed. Open fire. One radiator down. Make it two. Ground sleds inbound. Prepare to repel boarders.
I suppose the new update, yeah, I suppose the new update for RAILJACK will make it a lot easier for you when, yeah, you don't have,
Radiator naked.
oh, bollocks.
Hit them with all we have got. We are boarded. Aim for the head and make the saints look away.
I got it.
Destroy the core, now! Away crew, wrecking time. Destroy marked components. Crew, fire on
It's the PS4 version having some weird FPS issues.
Repair order, hull rupture. Omnis, go.
And that's,
Fire crew,
kind of
stand
unfortunate.
down.
I'll be down, we're off by one cruise ship.
Hit and run. Good job. Let's move on. Compression levels stabilizing. Ruptures sealed. Missile impact.
My
imminent.
god, the distance. There we go. This has been bloody forever.
Sled launch. Optimists inbound.
Levan reactor.
Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets.
Alright, deep end time, boys.
Captain terminated. Closing mission. Crew, avail yourselves of up to, but no more than 5 minutes downtime.
You talk about the Switch? I think Switch games are generally 30 frames a second.
Team.
Another
you talking about
job
PS4?
well executed.
Has the PS4 Warframe always been 30 frames a second? That's kind of disappointing. Not gonna lie. I normally expect PS4 games to be
Pulse turbine is a Display of
wonderful
power
60 frames a second.
intended to intimidate. We do not do intimidated. Operational objectives updated. Incoming fighters, get to stations. Latino has exited the railjack.
But is it just RAILJACK that's 30 frames a second? Oh, sorry. Is it just Warframe that's 30 frames a second? Because I would have thought that like GTA was 60 frames.
We have a pulse turbine reinforcing enemy fighters. I need an away crew on the inside.
Isn't it? Am I going nuts?
Looks like we kicked the nest. Grenadier cruise ship has punched in.
Do I recommend any weapon from at Mastery Rank 12, hey? I'm not sure if I'm the best person to ask that, because my answer is the Paris Prime. Paris Prime is by far one of my favorite, most used weapons in the game. It is really damn strong. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Bingo. Crew, trash that radiator.
So you know, if you're into bows, like I am, the Paris Prime is a good choice. If you're not into bows, then I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at what weapon is. I think most weapons are available by MR12, aren't they? There's like a handful of weapons that are MR13, 14. I think Ubona Prime is still MR14, I want to say. MR12, you pretty much have like the best. Pretty much have to pick up the litter. Oh, he wants to go for it. Okay. Wow, really?
Cruise ship has gone bye-bye. Again. Alert. Enemy cruise ship has translated into the
PS5.
sector. Fighter launch detected. Bogies.
You know, I saw an ad for PS5, or rather, I saw a reveal video for PS5.
There it is. Blast that
It turned out to be fake. So, you know, my disappointment was immense.
is vulnerable.
And at that point, my day was ruined.
Marking sensitive systems. Trash the place.
If you use Dragoon with Mad Prime, can you explain to me what the bloody hell I'm supposed to do with it? Because I have a Kuva Dragoon,
They are unused
and
to meeting an enemy.
I don't know, it's just not, I'm not feeling it with it.
Cowards. Enemy pilots are panicking. Keep it up. They called some friends. Enemy cruise ship has punched in.
You don't really like bows?
Flights
Get out.
inbound. Roll out the welcome mat.
Get out.
We have one less cruise ship to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets. We have company. Premier cruise ship on scope.
I find it extremely odd that we can hear the explosions and gunfire in open space, you know. Sound just, yeah. Yeah. Well, video games. Video games, Star Wars. What are you gonna do about it, eh? No! He attacked the one that still had a shield! He attacked the one that still had a shield! Twice! Sweetheart, you cannot attack a Skull cruise ship with a shield.
Cruise ship has gone bye-bye.
You have to wait until the shield gets blown up. See this? Oh my god, see this is once again
Premier cruise ship.
the reason why. It is absolutely terrifyingly bad. The big time YouTubers just didn't play RAILJACK at all before they started bitching and moaning, bitching and moaning. People don't realize these things. No! No, don't attack! Okay. No?
Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty.
Whoa, this is kind of hilarious. We actually managed to kill all of the cruise ships, all the necessary cruise ships before we killed all the necessary fighters. Then again, we are using Void Hull as opposed to Seeker Volley, which kind of means that like we don't really have access to a full power or range attack. Instead, we are looking for the sort of concentrated clumps of enemy fighters. How long am I streaming today? In about 2 minutes, Barrow will show up. We'll see what Barrow has in store. If he has something fascinating that I want that costs a bunch of ducats, I'll go ducat hunting as well. Is Dread stronger than Paris Prime?
Fighters neutralized.
Sort of.
Turbine fragged.
TBH,
Secondary targets eliminated.
I
Your fleet
don't
is backing
care
off.
about the Dread.
Good work. We are making a difference.
I know it's blasphemous, but I genuinely don't care about the Dread.
Optimists inbound.
It's slash based, so that's kind of nice, but that's kind of rendered pointless when you notice that Hunter Munitions continues to exist. So, if you ask me, I feel like they're both more or less as powerful as each other, because they are both essentially really, really high. Yeah, yeah, I'll tell you otherwise. But if you ask me, they're both more or less the same. Like, let's just bring up the stats real quick. Let me bring up the stats real quick. So, here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. Oh, that got buffed. Okay. Oh, okay, here we go. Here's the thing. Dread, a charge shot from the Dread, and we're only going to be worrying about the charge shot because why the hell would you quickfire with a bow? You're not supposed to quickfire at all. So a charge shot with the Dread is 336 damage with a 50% crit chance on a crit multiplier of 2 times. Great, awesome, fantastic. It is 90% slash based, so with that 20% status chance, you're gonna get a lot of slash procs out of that. Well, you're actually not gonna get a lot of slash procs per se. You're just gonna get quite a lot more slash procs than you will get from the Paris Prime if you're not using Hunter Munitions. Okay, cool. The Paris Prime is 360 damage, so that's more damage on a 45% crit chance. I feel like that's kind of enough to offset. I feel like that kind of makes the Paris Prime slightly stronger. How should I do the math on this one? 336 0.5 times 3. Fuck it, whatever. Let's do it like that. Paris Prime would be 360 times 0.45 times 3. Nope, never mind. Apparently I'm the goose on this one. I guess it's not stronger. I don't know. Anyway. Either way, the difference in power. Yes, one of them is stronger. The Dread is stronger. But I don't think it's enough to warrant necessarily going out of your way to use the Dread over the Paris Prime. If you like the Dread, good for you. You're going to have a good time with the Dread. Especially since the... Oh, actually, does the Dread have the Day of the Dread skin? Yeah. Especially when you have the Day of the Dread skin, which is also available for the Paris Prime. Let's ignore that point completely. The point is, the Dread is slash based, but that's meaningless. So what you really need to look at is whether or not that 50% crit chance and that slightly less damage is enough to warrant you to use a Dread over a Paris Prime. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm kind of flailing around here. They're both really good. Gavin's got the right idea. They're both really, really good. Just up to you how you want to use it. If you ask me, I don't bother with the Dread at all. Does that make sense? I just don't. It's just how I roll. Paris Prime for life. Paris Prime for life. In fact, I wonder though. The Dread has a 1.25 disposition. The Paris Prime has a 1.35 disposition. So if you have a Riven, if you have a Dread and you have a Paris Riven, I would guess your Paris Prime is going to be stronger than your Dread. All things equal, if your Rivens have the exact same stats, because the Paris Rivens have a higher disposition, that should mean that they are stronger, and that might actually end up offsetting in favor of the Paris Prime. I don't know. Viral Slash is always a good idea. But with these two bows, you're not really using Viral for the status proc. Like, you might get 1 or 2 off, ever, because it is 20% status chance. But, actually, you know what? No, ignore what I just said, because I actually do get quite a few status procs from time to time. Let's go and see Barracutia. Oh, look at that. It's actually in Saturn. And we're gonna go to number 22, which happens to be the only one that's empty. Lol. You have 210. Damn, that's pretty dope. That's really good. 210 critical chance on a Dread. That's nasty. Oh yeah. Hello, Barracutia has arrived. Oh, we're not on 22, we're on 12.
Tenno, may I extend an invitation to you? My latest collection.
Alright, let's see what he's got. Ready?
Is now available for viewing.
Oh, it's the Bane mods for shotguns. Wait, is this? Here's the thing. I feel like these are new. But I feel like I'm wrong. These have been sold before, right? Either way, I don't use shotguns nearly enough to care. And frankly, I don't even use the Bane mods nearly enough to care. So, Vehicle Heck is pretty damn strong. Yeah, Vehicle Heck is really, really powerful. For those who don't have it, the Oregon Tower scene is here, so definitely want to get that. The Parasol poster is here as well, so that's kind of nice. We've got an ornament. We got a resource booster for the weekend, so that's nice. I feel like those Bane mods are new. I really do. I really feel like those Bane mods are new. Hey, if you want the Ignis Wraith, go grab that. But I have 3 blueprints, lol. So you can grab that off me anytime until I run out of them, I guess. Otherwise, Noggles. I wouldn't say that Barrow brought trash today. I think Barrow's actually been on a pretty good run. Blade handle. I want to get a Cindo Prime. I don't know why, I just want to run around with a giant axe. Like right now I run around with a giant hammer. Cindo Prime. 26% crit chance, that's nice. 2.4 crit multiplier, that's real nice. 24% status chance, oh that's real good, it's a hybrid. Apparently it has the 3rd highest base damage of all heavy blades, behind Galatine and Grand Prime, so that's real good. 1.15 disposition. I don't have a Riven for it, so that doesn't matter. Ooh, stats polarity is V. Oof. Yikes. That's unfortunate. Oh. I still haven't fixed up my friggin' dark split sword yet. And I don't care. Your problem is that you don't have a mag build. Well, 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 you came to the right place. Alrighty. I haven't said this in a very, very long time. Let's go to Cephalon Samaris, where I once again explain how I play mag. You have come to the right place, my good friend. For I am a mag main, and I have perfected a mag build. A mag build that is so perfect that you literally need to have like the big brain 5000 IQ in order to play her. So, this is a mag build for anyone to try, but for only special people to master. Does that make sense? Okay. The aura can be literally whatever you want. I have chosen to use Swift Momentum so that it makes it easier for me to build my melee weapon so that I don't have to use the combo duration mods. I can actually just completely ignore combo duration mods at that point because I already have Swift Momentum. Other things that are really, really useful include not aerodynamic, include Growing Power. Growing Power is always a good choice. Energy Siphon, if you really want to. Enemy Radar is always a good choice, especially if you are running, say, I don't know, a cat or a dog that happens to get killed really often. In that case, you may want to be able to have an enemy radar at all times so that you know where enemies are. That's really, really good. Loot Detector, not so good. Rejuvenation is a good choice as well, I guess. It means you can heal yourself. Speed Holster is also a good choice as well if you want to do that. Great. Now, in terms of the Excellence mod, I have chosen to use Prime Shell Footed because Prime Shell Footed is just really fucking powerful. In my opinion, it's probably the strongest Excellence mod in existence. Some people would say that other Excellence mods like the Firewalker Lightning Dash Ice Spring into Toxic Flight, these are also really, really good. If you want to do that, that's good for you. Other people would always use something like Power Drifts or Speed Drift or Cutting Drift. They would use that for those extra stats on the power, strength, rage, and Speed Drift is actually casting speed as well. TBH, I don't care. We're mag. We don't need that kind of crap, okay? The big, like, those are just the potatoes. The meat of this build is basically the fact that we're using 1, 2, and 3 augments for mag, okay? Magnetized Discharge is the augment for her second ability, so that allows me to do something like this, where if I magnetize a bunch of enemies like so, I can then press it again to prematurely ejectiflate, which is a horrendous way of explaining it, prematurely ejectiflate the bubble like so. Now this is really, really important, okay? Being able to prematurely explode the bubble like that is extremely important for my build and for the way I play mag, because it is, in my opinion, that an extremely large duration on mag is really detrimental to the bubble, because the bubble will take bloody forever to explode, and when the bubble takes bloody forever to explode, you're basically losing out on half the point of using the bubble, okay? So, Magnetized Discharge allows you to explode the bubble a lot faster, which means that you can use it whenever the hell you want. Only 3 mods I don't have for the augments, I can get them though. Yes, Perrin and Loka. Just go and check them out. Okay, Counterpulse. Super duper useful. It's just basically radial crowd control. 10 out of 10. Really, really good. Pretty much every mag build, except for maybe a couple, would suggest using this because it's just so good. Like, this is such a good mod to use, okay? And then Fracturing Crush. Now, Fracturing Crush is the very reason why I have up to and no more than 160% power strength. Right now I have 155% power strength, if you can see that behind the chat and the text and all that random crap, okay? And the reason why is that after 160% power strength, any additional power strength on top of that is completely pointless in relation to Fracturing Crush. So I don't really need to massively compromise on other stats through the use of something like Transient Fortitude or thingo. Just join so the Brahma do. Doesn't bounce with the bubble? I will show you, apparently it doesn't. So, Fracturing Crush, basically anything over 160% power strength is kind of pointless, so that's why I keep it lower than 160% power strength. Frankly, if Umbral Intensify actually gave me plus 60% power strength, that would have been perfect. But it doesn't. So, we're kind of boned. Okay? Cool. Otherwise, Streamline, Stretch, Very simple. Prime continuity, very simple. Everything else, I've actually explained everything now. That is the mag build. If you can master this mag build, you have become me. Congratulations. Yeah. It's a shame we don't get rewards anymore after 1,000 days. You do get caches of resources. And I will say that those caches of resources are pretty useful. I think there's a 50k Kuva cache at some point. Don't quote me on that. You have a red crit build for the war? No, I don't. But actually, I would. Shouldn't be too difficult to make a red crit build for a war. Red crit build for the war. Where the hell is my war? War. Okay. I haven't used this weapon in ages. Ugh, what a terrible color scheme. I haven't used this weapon in Yonkers. For good reason, because I haven't actually properly fixed it up. But Red Crew build basically use Sack Steel, Blood Rush, Body Count, and then just figure it out from there, I guess. I mean, it doesn't sound too difficult. I wonder. Sack Steel, boom, 83.2%. Times 2 for heavy attacks. And then I guess you would put in something like... Oh crap, where is it? I guess you would put in something like Blood Rush. Then you just kind of go on from there. I mean mods cosmetics. I don't know what you mean. Moving on. Give me back my hammer. Blood Rush Glad mods. Oh! Oh yeah, there's always that too. Okay. Does the Brahma do that thing anymore? TBH? I never really cared. But no, it doesn't do it anymore. Now it just functions like every other weapon. So, yeah, there we go. Functions like every other weapon. Still probably the strongest weapon in the game. Against pretty much everything except for like certain enemies, I guess. Yeah, so Brahma doesn't do the thing to do things anymore. Oh, by the way, the reason why I use Prime Sure-Footed, that's why. Am I using Cautious Shot on this? Or am I still using thing on... Oh, I'm still using Vigilante Supplies, so yeah, there we go. It's still do it on Xbox, that'll probably come in an update. Let's actually run around with the Kuva Brahma. I haven't used it in a while. I want to get myself a Cindo Prime. So. Oh, shit. Axie S1 and S3. Alright, let's see how I go. Let's see how I go! So, Axie is a capture mission. Wunderbar. Cindo. Okay, I have 10 of these. How much radiant do I have? Oh, 967. Wonderful. Let's do it. Oh, crap.
This.
Oh, I haven't even done my bloody sorties today. I haven't done sorties in such a long time. I've just been so busy with, like, other stuff. Okay.
You are here on a capture mission. Must find, capture,
Okay,
and
let's go.
extract our target. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? You found a fissure. Look out for reactants.
The reason why I actually don't use the Kuma Brahma all that much these days is because the explosive nature of the Kuma
They're
Brahma kind of
dropping
makes
reactants.
using mag a little
Use
bit
it
pointless.
To crack open a relic.
Like, what's the point of me
Reactant
crowd
is working on the
controlling,
relic.
stripping armor,
Find
doing all of
more.
that stuff, if I could just kill everything in one shot anyway, you know?
Before they escape.
Kind of why I don't really bother using it anymore. I prefer to go back to a skillful weapon like a Paris Prime. That's just my personal opinion.
The capture target has
If
vital
you're into the
information
Kuma
that we
Brahma,
need to
I can see
extract.
why.
We
It's a really
need
fun
our
weapon to
subject
use. It
brought
just
back
bloody
home.
kills everything. And if you're using Prime Sure-Footed, it basically kills everything no matter where you are. Hell, it even kills a capture target that quickly.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captain back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno. Change of plans. Ignore original objective. Leave nothing alive.
Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, I have to kill
That's
stuff.
it. You opened the relic.
Boo.
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Can I order a Seeker Volley bombardment? Please? Oh. How awesome would it be if RAILJACK actually developed to a point where you could actually go into a normal mission like a... I feel like that's what they were trying to... I feel like that's the end goal with RAILJACK. To be able to integrate it into normal missions, to be able to move between different missions through your RAILJACK. And if that's the case, things like being able to just order a Seeker Volley bombardment is part of the tactical... part of your tactical avionics. That could be... Alright, part of your tactical menu.
A
Through your
juggernaut
tactical
nearby. It will only attack when it
intrinsics,
senses
that's the word I'm
high
looking for.
concentrations of infested blood. Slow the fight.
Or even like
Go
Commander
away.
intrinsics. I don't use the Brahma because it gives you a headache. Yeah, fair enough. Do you play with it? Yeah, do you play with headphones? Because I feel like the sort of explosive nature of that, if it goes to your headphones would vibrate in a certain way, and if you do that too many times, you probably get a headache.
That did it. Here is the juggernaut. You have broken their ranks and made
Okay,
an
so
omelet.
we've killed all of that.
Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Oops. One sec, I'm gonna kill an insect. Is Fraggle Prime really good? Is Fraggle Prime worth it? Yes. Yes. Fraggle Prime is definitely worth it. I think Fraggle Prime is really, really fun to use. You just need to do something about that attack speed because it's bloody slow. Ah! I don't actually play with headphones. See this ear of mine? There's nothing in it. No earphones, no headphones, no nothing. No shirt, no shoes, no socks. Yeah, that was about as brain dead as you could possibly get with Kuma Brahma. So I'm gonna swap back to my Paris Prime, my beloved Paris Prime. Oh, here's an interesting question. I currently run an i7 6700, so it's it's not terribly old, but it's rather old. It's a rather old processor, and I'm currently using a 3GB 960 graphics card. I feel like I need to upgrade my computer in some way. Not just because OBS is lagging spectacularly from time to time, but also because when Cyberpunk comes out, I'm really keen to play that and record that and or play that on stream. So do you reckon I should upgrade the CPU or do you reckon I should upgrade the GPU first? Big question. Or do you reckon I can actually play Cyberpunk no worries? If I can play Warframe on relatively good settings. Ooh, crap. The visual noise of the Brammer as well. Fair enough. Let's
We
go!
received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
There is a sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. Target located. Bring them in. A fissure. Defend yourself against reactant to open relics. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. You need more reactant if you want to open.
Speaking of Cyberpunk roll, I have no idea. I'm actually trying to. I'm actually probably going to be going in as into Cyberpunk super blind. So when it comes to like the character creation screen, I only know. What the hell? This is the second time we've changed plans. That's kind of hilarious. Is it because we're killing it too fast? When it comes to character creation, the only thing I know about character creation is that apparently you can customize your own ass. You can customize your character's bum. How best to say this without getting demonetized?
That's it. Open the relic.
The buttocks area, if you will.
Take a look inside.
So the idea, or is it like both front and back? I don't know. Bottom line is apparently the customer creation screen, apparently the character creation screen is going to be really, really good for Cyberpunk. So I'm really keen to just go in super blind and just kind of figure it out from there. We'll see. I don't even know what roles there are, and frankly, I don't want you to tell me because I want to kind of go through them one by one when the game eventually comes out, and kind of just figure it out from there. Hang on. Hang on. It's not like a GTA game, is it? Cyberpunk may end up being available on, may end up having an online component, but it's not going to come at the moment. I might end up, you know what? I might play it on PS4. I might actually just play it on PS4 because I'm not exactly rich. I kind of hope that there's like an open beta so I can, or something like that, so I can figure out like whether or not I can actually play the bloody thing on my computer. If I can play it on my computer with relatively no lag and stream it and all that jazz, then great, I can do that. If not, I'll just play it on my PS4 and stream via my PS4. Because I can do that. I can do a normal stream via PS4. I've done normal streams with the fact that I have this capture card, which makes it really, really helpful. I can play it on my PS4. Or PS5 if it comes out. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, I don't think they'll do it. Yep. Yeah, you know what? No, they probably won't be doing a beta. Going to make my clanny real jealous. Nice. Speaking of Titania, I'm not gonna play Titania. Cindo. I'm literally burning stuff. Yeah, you know what? No, you're probably right. Beta for Cyberpunk seems highly unlikely. Would be nice. Just so I can know. But...
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target.
We need to purge this place, as we did in the old days.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Use that reactant to open a relic. You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. The capture target has vital information that we will need to extract. We need our subject brought back alive. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point.
Incredible.
Well done.
No change of plans.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. A juggernaut nearby, it will only attack when it senses high concentrations of infested
is the Cryotra a good weapon for a mower? For a para mower?
Here comes the juggernaut.
Para mower?
That was a close one.
Bottom line is, the answer is yeah, Cryotra is really damn strong. Depends on what you want to do with it though. If you want to do it the way I want to do it, which is to use the Cryotra as like a support weapon, in the sense that you can put in the Thingo mods. Not Gladiator. The set mods that give you extra crit chance. Which one are those again? Vigilante mods. If you're using the Cryotra in the same way that I use the Cryotra, which is to put in Vigilante mods so that your weapons, your primary weapons rather, can do extra critical chance, have a chance to do extra critical damage by straight up going from orange to red crits, which is a fun thing that I can do, then yeah, that's definitely a great way to use it. If you're talking about the Cryotra as an actual damage weapon, I don't know. Or if you're talking about the Cryotra as a support weapon, as in a weapon that can throw a ton of viral stacks, tons of viral procs, mamma mia, then yeah, that's a good choice as well. So it depends on what you want to do. Probably not good for damage. For support, Vigilante mods, Condition Overload buff, then yeah, definitely. For Vigilante mods, viral viral radiation. Yeah, for Vigilante mods, go viral radiation, and then just make sure that your melee weapon is not using either viral or radiation. And then you can pretty much go nuts if you're, especially with the status changes and the way that some status procs hang on. If you decide to use something like Corrosive Blast on your melee weapon, and you have your Cryotra go a viral radiation, you're gonna get a ton of condition overload off that. So that's gonna be really, really good. Ooh, whoops. Prick! Oops. Just make sure that your mower doesn't die. That should be really obvious. Just make sure your mower doesn't die.
You are here to find and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
Disgusting monstrosities. I think they absorb their victims.
There are light fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. You're near a fissure. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Don't forget reactant. Need more to open that relic.
Damn, so much reactant.
Found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is here, Tenno. That was a juggernaut. They were lured out by the death of infested. Oh, and it should go away or amp up the fight to draw it out. The juggernaut. I think you made it angry. Good work. The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Your mower's got 10. Are you running with a Naros? You're running with a Naros, aren't you? Oh, this Wukon's lost. It's this way, my dude. Inaros is your favorite.
For the Lotus.
Okay. It is of my personal opinion. Inaros is a bit of a snooze fest. But look, if you like Inaros, good for you. You do what works best for you. You do what you enjoyed the most. But there's a reason why I barely ever. Ooh, crap. 45. Oh, wow, that's surprisingly high. There's a reason why I barely ever use an arrows, and that's because I find him to be a bit sleep-inducing. That's just me. That's just me.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
How do I have such a high crit chance on my Pyrus Prime? Riven. Rivens, man. Even though people don't like Rivens, for good reason, Rivens are still pretty good. I personally don't find Rivens to be problematic per se. I think they're fine, and they're kind of cool in the sense that you can actually supercharge your weapons. I think that's kind of nice, but it will require a lot of time and patience and effort, so that's fine. Even though it's a bit of a slot machine, but it's not a slot machine where you put in real money. So at that point, I don't really mind. Would be ideal if we could do it some other way, I guess, but You know, there are some people who actually call themselves Banshee mains. I don't understand them at all. But if you can make Banshee work somehow, show me. Because I'm keen to find out how.
We received intel
Keen to find out like how people can make Banshee work, for example. I'm keen to find out how people make Zephyr work. Which is kind of sad because I am going to be talking about Zephyr in great detail very soon.
Void Fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? You're near a fissure. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. The reactant
crap, I'm out of energy.
on your relic. More. You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them.
Prick! I see they haven't fixed the whole cold gun capture target that does tons and 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 tons of damage. Still, they haven't. I see they still haven't fixed that.
Nearby, it will only attack when it senses high concentrations of infested blood. Slow the fight if you want it to go away.
Yeah, which organist do you use on her? 203, hey?
Cracked open.
Okay.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
See, this is a probably not so controversial point, but I feel like Banshee's ultimate is really bad. Am I wrong in this? I don't know what happened to it. Maybe it was back in the early days when I was still playing against like level 15 and 16 enemies. That Sonic, well, Quake, what's it called? Quake was actually really dope. And then Brenia and all those memes came about. And Quake was really, really good, but only if you pair it up, obviously, with like a Rhino and all that jazz. Which is just so much overkill. Nowadays, I feel like... Yeah, nowadays I feel like Quake is just really bad. And even that augment for Quake, you'd think it sounds dope, but it's kind of horse crap as well. Why am I not getting the Cinder Blade? Ah! I'm constantly getting these commons and uncommons. Wait, Anchor's Prime Blade, that might be a common. Oh my god, I'm sinking so much stuff into it and I'm not getting a bloody rare out of it. Anyway. I don't know. It's kind of why I don't like using her. One of Banshee's abilities feels like a dead weight. Oh no, it was uncommon. Oh, come on. Ah. I will say this though, Sonic Fracture, pretty damn strong. Sonic Fracture plus something like a lens kind of means you don't need to use a Kuva Brahma. Because if everything doesn't have their armor, Sonic Fracture, lens pretty much kills everything. But when things have armor, lens struggles. It's weird though that you think that the Kuva Brahma would also struggle, but somehow I think the Kuva Brahma just does so much damage that even armor doesn't really matter with the Kuva Brahma.
Alright, biologic attacks. Be ready.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby.
Oh, someone's brought a bloody...
You're near a fissure.
Someone's brought a bloody ember.
Big reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need to open that relic. You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. You cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly. The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
What in the Sam hell is going on here? With the Silent Orb, you can get finisher damage without having... Yeah!
Well done.
Wait, what? Without having finisher animation. Oh, for melee attacks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel like a Banshee rework is in order. The Ember rework was really, really good. So a Banshee rework of that quality, I think would make it really good for Banshee. If nothing else, just do something about Quake. And that's all that a Banshee quote-unquote rework needs. Just replace Quake with literally something else.
A juggernaut nearby. It will attack when it senses high concentrations of infested blood. Slow the fight if you want it to go away.
Rhino taking bloody forever.
The Juggernaut has moved on. It's safe to proceed.
Did someone just activate bloody fireworks?
I missed out getting an Endo Star because she's been on the distraction. Right.
Why
Mission
does this
complete.
game
The
not give me the
captain's
bloody
been
things that I
escorted to the
want?
extraction
You
point.
rat
Well
bastards.
done.
Anyway. I guess it took bloody forever for us to get those, get that, Levan engine, so, guess it makes sense that it would take bloody forever for us to get the bloody Cinder Prime Blade! Ah! Ooh! But what offense? Capture. We'll probably still do a capture. Praise the sun. Let's all praise the sun. It would be nice if there were other people looking around for the Cinder Prime Blade, but that's
You
highly
are here.
unlikely.
Find our target and break the extraction point. Happy hunting. Out. Detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open it. Use that reactant to open a relic. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. We
Somehow
cannot let
using
our target
Fraggle Prime
here.
couldn't
Track
kill
them
that
down
dude
quickly.
fast enough for it to kill
Mission
me.
complete. The captive
But
has been
using
escorted
Prisma
to the
Obex, somehow that was
extraction
good
point.
enough.
Well done.
That is kind of hilarious. Wait, why do I have Arcane Victory on bloody... Wait, why do I have Arcane Victory active? On Wisp? What do I... Wait, what? Is that for real?
That's it. You opened the relic. And we'll take a look inside.
Ah, crap. This guy here is actually chatting in voice chat. The problem is that voice chat is kind of poorly implemented, so I can't actually hear him.
We fought with honor.
We fought with honor by setting everything ablaze. What are my plans after getting the Sendo parts?
I'm not good at reading and writing, that's why I talk.
Just using them? Just using it? That's really my plan? I don't...
Mission complete.
To quote the Joker, do I look like a guy? Do I look like a man with a plan?
Well done.
Damn, it's almost 12 o'clock. Damn. Rip. Okay.
This is our defense mission. You must deliver payloads
crap.
and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. Void Fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? You're near a fissure. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Use that reactant to open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. More in that relic. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Railjack to Borrow, from Borrow to getting Sendo. Yeah, man! These streams are wild! I mean, what else do you want me to cover today? I am happy to help in whatever way possible.
We are finished here. Move on. We have got to find a terminal. Proceed and prepare.
Hello, Thomas.
Looks like heavy activity ahead. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
I don't think I play Wisp enough.
Finish your mission to find out what's
I always liked Wisp.
working on it.
It's just I don't play her
Continue to
enough.
defend.
I don't know why. I guess at some point using the Sunbeam gets a bit old. But hot diggity damn, man, she's really powerful and really good to use. How to get materials quickly. Okay, so here's the thing. If you want to get materials quickly, this is what you do, okay? The first thing you do is you make sure you never watch a YouTube channel called AGGP, okay? Because the first thing that AGGP will complain about is something called vacuum. Vacuum is an extremely useful mechanic that exists in the game. It allows you to pick up resources from range, okay? So what AGGP will always tell you is that vacuum is extremely dangerous to the game and should not exist. He is wrong. So, the best way to grab resources is to basically use a pet, or a mower, or a sentinel, and equip for sentinels and mowers, it's called the vacuum mod, and for pets, it's called the fetch mod.
And get ready to defend.
Equip those, and then just run around killing everything, and you'll get resources really quickly, really easily. Does that help?
I'm in, Tenno. This will take.
Move and strike. We have to win this.
If you're talking about how to get resources really quickly with RAILJACK, you'll probably want to look around for the Tether Avionic or the Void Hole Avionic, because what they do is they actually bring enemies together, which means when you blow them all up, they don't scatter the resources all over the place. It's a lot easier to get resources nowadays with RAILJACK because the vacuum for RAILJACK has been increased by about double-fold, so that's really good as well. It would be nice if we had, obviously, infinite range vacuum for RAILJACK, because there's so much space that needs to be covered in RAILJACK, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen. If it's going to happen for space, it'll probably happen for ground as well. So until then, just make do with the fact that you have a gigantic vacuum in RAILJACK. So that's really good. Hope that helps. Oh damn, he actually did it. Oh no.
The odds against us, Tenno, but we can. Mission complete.
Can you do, like, missions? Explain. What does that mean? I am doing a mission right now. Which way is the bloody exit? Can you do missions while gathering materials? Yes. The only places to get materials would be from missions. There's no real way of getting... Actually, well, okay. There are ways of getting materials without doing missions, but generally speaking, you're getting materials while doing missions. Yes, that is correct, Sad. You're gonna have to look around. You're gonna have to figure out... Oh, god damn it! You're gonna have to figure out where the material that you're looking for is dropped. So, for example, if you go to Earth hoping to get argon crystals, you're never gonna get any argon crystals, because argon crystals just don't show up on Earth.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
That is correct. Yes, argon crystals will never show up on Earth. They show up in the void. If you are hoping to go to Jupiter and you're expecting to, and you're trying to look around for what What's the thing that the Hemo requires 6,000 of? New roads? Bottom line is you're not going to find new roads in, like, Jupiter, I think. Wait, is that even true? I don't know. Oh, dear. Yeah, you're probably not going to find new roads in Jupiter. Whereas I'm thinking of them from... Yeah, you're going to find them on, like, Derelict. You're going to find them in Eris. But you're not going to find them on, like, Jupiter. Yeah. Right? Yeah. What material are you looking for? Ew, why lith? This is rough. Hey Thomas, what material are you looking for? Any kind because you're trying to build your JoJo clown.
This is a mobile defense mission.
Limbo
You
Prime?
must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into
Have a
the
quick look.
network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
Limbo Prime
There are void fissures in the area. Use these
is
to crack
going
open
to
a-
require...
You found a fissure. Look out for reactant.
Okay, so you probably want to go to like... I think you're probably going to want to go to like Ceres if you want to get some Orokin cells. That's probably a good choice. Otherwise, you're going to have to do specific mission types rather to get the
Get
cryotic
to the
rather,
terminal and prepare for enemy
to-
resistance.
for one of his parts. Rubido is really common, you can find it basically all over the place. You should be able to get that no problem. One sec, let me just get up to there first.
Terminal spotted.
Nanospores are extremely common. Let's
I'm
see.
in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Plastids, you're gonna want to go to,
Heavy
I
robotic
think,
signature detected. Lock and load.
Uranus? No. Nitane. Oh, Nitane's gonna be the tricky one. If you have 2 Nitrane, you'll be fine. If you don't have 2 Nitane, you're gonna have to wait until the next night wave.
They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
My ambulance! What have they done to her? Fix this!
You're mine now!
Area completed. Move on.
Yeah, the Mag Ferro skin is pretty good. I personally like the Ferro skin for the helmet. The skin, not so much. I think nothing can beat Numa skin. As in deluxe.
Location reached. Pop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Wait, does Hydroid have a deluxe skin? I'm just thinking. What if Hydroid and Wisp had deluxe skins, where Wisp's deluxe skin made her a water-based Warframe, and Hydroid's deluxe skin made him a fire-based
Still working
Warframe.
on
Now
it.
you may be thinking,
Continue
why
to
not
defend.
make Ember have a deluxe skin that turns her into a water-based Warframe? Well, I don't really know if water would work for her abilities, whereas with Wisp it makes sense. A water-based Soul Gate. It's basically a giant hose. Hose down your enemies. I think that sounds like a wonderful idea. Why am I dying?
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
I spend more plat buying. What? Hold on, let's read that. I spend more plat on buying weapons or mods, not Tenogen, but if I really like the frame, I buy it. You really shouldn't be spending plat to buy weapons. I don't think that's a wise choice. Especially since all weapons can be acquired for free within, if not by trading for parts,
Here is a terminal.
or building it from a
And get ready to
blueprint,
defend.
or actually just, you know, other means. I don't think I've bought a weapon in a very, very long time.
This fits.
Last time I bought a weapon was the lens, and that was only because I didn't really want to like wait 3 days for bloody clan check. So at that point I was just being extremely lazy. But most if not all other weapons I actually built in some way, shape or form. Oh, except for the times I straight up bought Prime Access. So Prime Access and the lens is probably the only times I've ever bought weapons. RNG hates you, fair enough, but I feel like succumbing to paying for weapons.
Still working
Like
on
what
it.
weapons are you
Continue to
buying?
defend.
What weapons are you buying? Wait, what the hell? Why is there an ambulance here? Oh wait, of course there is.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete. Corpus walkers are heading to your location.
Okay, Thomas, were you around? I don't think I'm going to take a wild guess and say you weren't around for the very first of the night waves, because the first few actually pretty much all night waves until now have given, I think, at least I want to say 2 weapon slots each, and we've had 4 different night waves. We've had 2 actual night waves, and we've had 2 intermissions. And I'm pretty sure both night waves and intermissions gave for 2 weapon slots. So you've essentially missed out on about 8 weapon slots worth. For free, by the way, for free, just by doing stuff. Alright, I'm done with trying to get the friggin' Cindo Prime Blade. It's not gonna happen. It's not happening, boys. Rip the dream. It's not happening. It's not happening.
Operator, please return.
God
Covered in
dang it.
blood. Safe and sound.
Ugh. Alright. I might just do a couple more railjack missions, we'll call it a day.
Permission to board granted.
Couple more railjack missions, let's go. Roos Warfield with a bloody anomaly, hell no.
Rainier in sector. Let's change that. Fighters on attack vector. Gunners, fire at will. The enemy have called in a cruise ship. Situation evolving. Enemy fighter support has been halved.
Remember, we're at Gaian Point, so I don't even have to aim for the engines. And I'll still one-shot a cruise ship. Probably... Hey Josh, were you here this entire time?
Pretty. Alert. Enemy cruise
Which
ship
house is
on
optimal for
scope.
each? Not Zekti. That's basically it. The only time you really want to use a Z key, look, listen. The only time you really want to use a Z key, weapon is maybe Cryophin. That's the only Z key weapon you really want to use, I reckon. Because at that point, like Levad, Vidar, they're kind of those bonuses, those memes are not really going to be helpful. Z key weapons, the Z key Cryophin in particular, you're kind of just using it basically for nothing but damage. You're basically thinking like Brozite. You're just thinking damage. That's the only thing you care about at that point when it comes to using something like Cryophin.
Enemy morale has
Damn.
broken.
That
Fighters
range.
are peeling off.
That was actually surprisingly good.
Alert. Enemy cruise ship has translated into the sector.
For every other weapon, Levad's good, Vidar's good. TV. Oh wow! Look at that. 1, 2, and 3 that have a bloody shield on. Okay. One sec. Okay, I'm back. What was I saying? Is that even gonna hit? Oh, that hit. Hey. Levad's good, Vidar's good for every other weapon. But Levad and Vidar are probably not gonna be useful against, for Cryophins. Considering that Zektis are super duper common anyway to get, like they just drop everywhere. Although I am seeing Vidar weapons as drops these days, so I don't know, just pick them all up and then give them a go. But I probably wouldn't touch a Zetki weapon myself.
Scratch one cruise ship. Cruise ship on scope.
Ah, bloody hell.
We have one less cruise ship to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets.
Oh, he's actually doing it.
Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets. Sector secured. Enemy have turned tail.
He banned you?
Mission complete.
Oof. Oh, that's a big yikes. You just criticized him for his negativity. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if I'm banned from his chat as well for criticizing him for not knowing jack shit about RAILJACK, but I don't even bother watching his stream, TBH. I've been getting quite a handful of Z keys. I just deleted a bunch, but I have been getting quite a handful, actually. So, I don't know. It's kind of here and there. Does he want to pilot?
Enemy forces on scope. Delete.
I don't know what he wants to do.
On scope. Good hunting.
Oh, DE, what have you done?
They called some friends. Enemy cruise ship has punched in. Gate crasher. Near cruise ship.
Wait, I'm assuming the shield is gone. Yes, it is. That was a total guess.
Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty. Cruise ship has gone bye-bye. I am seeing a lot of fighter shrapnel. Pilot morale destabilizing. Continue. Looks like we kicked the nest. Grenadier cruise ship has punched in.
Anyway, let's move away from bashing Brozyme. That's not really what the stream is about. That's not really what I want to do in my streams. If I want to bash Brozyme, I will just wait until he puts out another 45-minute rant that is completely and utterly wrong in every way, shape and form. Then I'll bash him. Ah! Hit it? You missed! Yeah, you can join me. What do you want to do? I can help you out with a few things. Probably don't want to be joining my RAILJACK, that's for sure. Wait, MR5? You said you're MR5, right? Oh, we haven't even done TSD yet. Crap. There we go.
Unwelcome visitors inbound. Prepare to repel.
Ah, damn it.
Crew, we have been boarded. Tell them we are not buying.
But Thomas, keep in mind, I'm about to call it a day. So, yeah, no. It. Whoa. Hey, come on. So you know, it be like that. Wait, That confuses me.
Scratch one crew ship. Crew ship down. That clears up some space. We have company.
Shoot a missile at it.
Crew ship on scope.
Thank you.
Crew ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets.
That's it. I was just playing with you, stand that way. If you have any Michelle something I could get late, then I can use some of those materials to make the love of my Warframe or other things that I need to get done. Sorry dude, I'm really confused by that sentence. Could you maybe explain what you mean? Michelle? Who's Michelle? Just let me know what you want. What do you want? What do you want to do? Yo, Thomas 11, hey. Wait, why am I? Okay, let's wrap up the stream. One more, right in the deep end, and then I'm gonna call it a day.
Another job well executed.
Crew, a missile battery is disrupting civilian traffic.
Damn it! I should have brought Void Hole.
This intimidation cannot be allowed to stand. Marking objectives. We are on their boards. Look alive. Enemy cruise ship has arrived. They are powering weapons.
I just want to fall your... Huh? What's gonna be my next video? Zephyr. Holy crap, I really should have brought Void Hole.
Maintain anti-fighter cover. They are about to break. Ship reinforcement has arrived. Enemy fighters on the run.
Wait, hold on, how quickly did I just get rid of all the fighters? 2 minutes. I just got rid of all of the fighters at Roost Warfield in 2 minutes. Oh, DE, what have you done? It's always the last mission where I just go a little bit too overboard. And kill everything in 2 minutes. I don't know what to say. But I will say this though. I did have someone on engines. I did have someone as the engineer, so that does mean that I don't have to spend the time to actually rebuild stuff. So I'm not too miffed about this.
Crew ship down. That clears up some space. Heads up. Ready air crew ship.
Is there another one? Follow you, play, I don't care what missions I must play. Oh! Tell you what, mate, next time I stream. Probably next Friday.
Boom. Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets. Missile battery. It has to go. Standard op. Infiltrate and flag the core. Execute. We have one less cruise ship to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets.
We killed all the fighters and we killed all the cruise ships in less than 4 minutes.
Exterior weak point exposed. Open fire. Ground sleds inbound. Roll out the welcome mat. Radiator down. Away crew. Expose the next radiator. There it is. Blast that radiator. Radiators destroyed. Away crew. Go for the core. Marking sensitive systems. Trash the place.
Another 6-minute PogChamp video, guys. Six-minute PogChamp video. We're done.
That is the problem with missile batteries. They are packed with explosives. Cook-off gutted the place. Moving on. Missile battery is toast. Contacting nearby Solaris craft. They could use the parts.
6 minutes PogChamp. We finished Roost Warfield, just 2 of us, in 6 minutes. Yeah, Colonel, we did the math. And it's actually written in the wiki now. When all is said and done, when both engines are fully maxed out, Levan engines actually outperform Vita engines now because of the way that the speed and boost and stuff has been sort of swapped around. Because the engines give you flat boost or flat speed, it means that when you have less boost but more speed, it means that an engine that gives you more boost but less speed, because it's a flat bonus, that is ultimately better. That's the theory of it, but then when you get into the real nitty-gritty math of it, it works out. Yeah, I guess D decided people don't actually want to stay in RAILJACK, but except people do. Well, I do. That's why I have no problem doing multiple runs. I just think 6 minutes. 6 minute Roos Warfield run with 2 people. That just seems sad. And it would have been a 4-minute RAILJACK run. I reckon it would have been a 4-minute Roos Warfield run if I had 4 people. 3 people, rather. If I had 3 people on the ship. One doing the big... One on the artillery. One on engineering. One on something else. Scrap 3. God damn it. I'll get rid of all of these weapons then. I don't need them. Yeah, like all of those memes, just memes. Oh crap! I can do that. Oh, that's a Mark 1. Why the hell would I use it on Mark 1? Mark 3. How much titanium do I even have? Oh crap! That's a Mark 1. I have 37k. Oh wow, I have so much. Damn. I thought I had a bit. I thought I only had a bit. Is that maxed? Maxed. Maximum fire rate. A. Yeah, that's like that. Where's the fire rate? 15. Okay. For a second I thought the game froze. Alright, let's see. The one named Yo Thomas has added me, and that friend request has very much been accepted. So, yeah, just message me, holler if you ever need anything, Thomas, okay? And with that, I'm going to call it a day. So, hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, because this stream eventually has a video that pops up afterwards, which will basically be like the entire VOD, I guess. So, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. If there's anything you want me to cover at some point, I'll probably throw up a community post saying, hey, I'm streaming, what do you want me to talk about? Feel free to leave that in there, because I kind of just fly off the seat of my pants and just do whatever the bloody hell I choose. So if there's something you want me to have a look at, I can have a look at it for you. Okay? Cool. Alright. Awesome. Anyway, as always, hope you guys enjoy this. If you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe. It's probably a good idea, because, you know, helps out the channel. And to quote a recent, but not terribly recent, shitstorm, I feel like if you have the time to watch the stream, you probably have the energy and the necessary means to subscribe to this channel, because, you know, subscribing is free. Who the bloody hell cares? Just throw me a subscribe. I can't do it. Sorry. Anyway, if you like the stream, there is a like button. Feel free to hit it. Doesn't really mean anything because it's a stream. Otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.